Hey guys, welcome back to another week of weekly pickups at Polished Gaming. Now, we got quite a nice little bundle this week from a certain someone over in Australia, so without further ado, I'll get onto that right away. Now, this week we've got a lot of Mega Drive games. Dark Castle. This one, not really sure what that actually is. Oh yeah, it looks like kind of like a Castlevania-esque game, I guess. What do they call them? Metroid games, Metroidvania. Crew Ball. This one is just a regular pinball game, pretty much summed it up. Looks like a pretty actually cool pinball game. Echo the Dolphin, this one here. I've actually got two Echo the Dolphins this week, which I'll bring that one up as well. One's a gold collection and one's a standard edition. This one here is actually, I didn't realize I used to collect a lot of X-Men cards and stuff like this, and Joe Jusko was one of the, sorry, not Joe Jusko, Joe Jusko is one of the artists, but there was Boris and Julie Vallejo, and they make amazing art. I didn't actually realise it. You probably can't see it there, but in the bottom left corner there, bottom right corner, basically that there it just says Jusco 92, which that's pretty cool. So that's someone's looks pretty wicked. He was definitely a good artist, and so was Julie as well. F-22 Interceptor. This is another kind of like F-16 kind of thing. I think I've actually got F-16 on. What is it on? Yeah, F-16 fighter, which is on Master System. I think I originally played it on the Amiga 500 back in the day. This one here, classic Fatal Fury. This is a really good game. Pretty damn good game. I'm pretty sure it's made by SNK, I think it was. Yeah, SNK and all that Neo Geo kind of stuff. So, make some pretty wicked games, these ones. That one, I wouldn't mind Fatal Fury 2, but probably if you know that, the price is pretty high. This one here's a little bit of an odd one. It's a Mega Drive Green label. I'm not entirely sure if that's sun fading. I think it is. But this one here, Fever Pitch Soccer. Yeah, pretty cool. Also, I don't have it, but it's supposed to come with a bonus Sega Sports bag, which that would actually be pretty cool to have. This one is quite an expensive one, Flink. This I haven't actually played, but this looks like an amazing platformer. This is like something I could get into. So I'll be giving that one a jam soon. James Bond, the Jewel, got a little bit of nick in the case here, but that's all right. It's is what it is on that one. Oh, before I actually forget, these ones here, all these Mega Drive games here that I'm about to go in, are all from a mate over in Australia called Andrew Woe. He's part of the retro gamer scene, New Zealand retro gamer scene, and yeah, just been a legend throughout. Always getting me really good bundles, and hopefully there should be more to come. So yeah, stay tuned on those ones. You'll probably see more to come. James Bond 007 The Jewel. This game here, I played License to Kill on the Amiga 500 years ago, but I think that don't think it looks an interesting game actually. Looking at the back of it here, looks pretty fun. This one here, Powermonger. I don't know, whatever. With this one here, it looks kind of like a Populous kind of style game. Looks interesting. Yeah, probably would never play that game. What? Who knows? Classic here, Prince of Persia. This I've got on the Sega Master System as well. Originally, I played it. Oh, I think it was on the Amiga. It might have not actually been on there. It may have even been on maybe the Commodore. No, it wasn't. No, it was too early for it, I think. But yeah, Prince of Persia, pretty wicked game. I played it on DOS actually. That's what it was on Windows. So yeah, pretty hard game though. It gets you very what do you call it, specific time jumps that you have to do. So yeah. Red Zone here. I'm not totally sure what this one is. This one looks like a top-down kind of, I guess, shooter you call it. I don't know. Top-down view. You pretty much look at it. Like a game called Syndicate. That was. I feel like it looks like it's going to be like that. Rise of the Robots. Now, including music by Brian May. That's pretty cool. Like good old Queen. Yeah, this one here. It's just a fighting game, but if I remember rightly, it's not great. I think it's got some real kind of laggy inputs. Controls just feel a bit unco. Now this one here is quite a heavy hitter. Very expensive to get. This is Saturday Night Slam Masters. Yeah, it's quite a rare one to get indeed. Doesn't come up often, and when it does, it's quite expensive. This one did cost me quite a bit, but happy to have it in the collection now. And last but not least, for the Mega Drive from Andrew Woe, this one here is WrestleMania, the arcade game. This game is pretty cool. I liked all the kind of in your house and WrestleMania, that kind of style of play. Like I like all new wrestling games, but These ones here, just like, I think if I remember rightly, Razor Ramon just had a wicked like 15 hit combo, and you just keep doing it, and once you learn the combos, they're pretty cool. Kind of have things like fatalities, but not real, like, you know, they don't kill anyone, but pretty cool game if you haven't played it. Now, that's all for the Mega Drive from Andrew Woe, but this one here is also from Andrew Woe. It's a Fast and Furious Showdown. This puts my collection of Wii U, I believe, down to 36 left. So, a few kind of ones that are pretty cheap to get. Some of them, not so much. And this one here, also got from Andrew Woe, is a Railroad Tycoon 2 for the Dreamcast. Now, this one here I didn't have, so that one goes in the collection. But this one here I did have, and all I was looking for was pretty much a CD upgrade, because unfortunately my one gave it a skim and it still didn't work. So yeah, you get that occasionally, and I've managed to get this back in my collection again, and this one was actually better condition than my one. So I'll keep that one. I'll probably keep that for a case swap or something like that, but yeah. And next one here is from a old school retro gamer group that I'm a part of. He's called Evan Baker. I believe he has a store. I think it's called Hobby Collect. I'm not entirely sure. But this one here, yeah, he got me Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Nickelodeon version, and Rainbow Six Vegas 2 Classics, which that puts me on, as last week I had the original, I've got the Classics Green version, and now I've got the Classic Silver. So that's everything for Rainbow Six. And next one here is another NZ Retro Gamer group member called Chris Greenhoff, I think it is. I think it's Greenhoff. I'm hoping that's it. If not, message me and correct me. Now, Space Invaders Anniversary. This one I played. It's fun, but it's really old Space Invaders, so it's like the graphics don't really. It's a bit hard to play sometimes, the slowness and everything. And this one here, SVC Chaos. This one here is SNK vs Capcom. Pretty wicked game. Another kind of Neo Geo thing as well. I mean, I don't think it's Neo Geo. All I remember is back in the day going to fish and chip shops, and they had those 6 cabinet ones where you could go in and it was like World Heroes, Final Fight, Fatal Fury, these kind of games. Like they were all like not these ones, but they're all SNK games, and they're always in a Neo Geo cabinet. So I'm guessing Neo Geo was the company that pretty much, I don't know. I mean, interesting. I'll have a look into that because I'm not entirely sure. And these two are from Trade Me here, so Mega Drive games again. Columns. I think I talked about this game before. It's a pretty wicked game. Very all pretty much match colors. Get 3 in a row to pretty much beat it. To knock down one, and you aim for big lines. So just like Tetris. Turbo Outrun. Now this one here is part of the gold collection. So as you may not know, so I'm going for a gold collection, and eventually I'll go for a silver as well. Yeah, it's. I do like my variants sometimes. Some of them are a little bit weird, but yeah. And last but not least here, now this is it may look weird, but it is a Sega Saturn Mortal Kombat 2. Now I have this game, but unfortunately my one didn't work. So I bought this, which just came in a generic CD case. Of course, that's not real. Came with a CD that I needed, and with that, I can now pretty much swap this out. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it, but you might be able to see it in the thing there. You can see that it's got disc rot right through it. So unfortunately, that's one of, I believe, 4 that was disc rotted. But this game, I played it the other day as well. Actually, I gave it a full test out because I was kind of still dubious as to whether it worked fully, but worked all the way right to the end. Of course, I got up to Shang Tsung and the game became a little bit stressful, and yeah, and then I gave up. But I just wanted to test it out. Fun game. Done all the Sub-Zero's fatalities because, hey, he's the man of my eyes. And this one, yep, so that goes back in the case there, and that sets me back on, because I mean that was a $200 game that unfortunately didn't work. So that's why now every time I get my games, I always test them. I test every single one. Yeah, so I think I still haven't actually got around to doing my Sega Master System or my Nintendo Entertainment System or my Super Nintendo. But the reason that is a lot to do with the fact that carts tend not to have issues. Lasers can't read the CD gets scratched. Carts, all the borders inside it, it's protected, unless you spill some coffee down it or something like that, or you break off the end of a chip, which throughout my years of going through carts, I've never seen a single one of mine that didn't work. So yeah, like that's it. Yeah, pretty much for the whole week. I'm hopefully looking at buying some PS2 games that hopefully recently, once I get a little bit more cash on me, that are quite heavy-ish hitters, quite rare, more uncommon than rare, I would say. But yeah, and hopefully I've got some more pickups coming this week. So stay tuned, and yeah, see you later.